All right, YouTube. So now we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about basically all the Mopars, all the SRTs and the Hemis getting stolen across America. It's like a phenomenon. There's not going to be any of these cars left, you guys. Like, there's just not. So I'm going to tell you the story why I put my car into storage and it's never going to be driven again. Okay? So at about 6:20 in the morning, I had just dropped my wife off at work. All of a sudden, I had just pulled back up and parked. All of a sudden, my neighbor, 5 minutes later, comes knocking on my door. So I've been in my crib about 5 minutes. All of a sudden, my neighbor, Jeff, comes knocking on the door and he's like, "Hey, Nick, were you with somebody?" I'm like, "What the fuck you talking about, Jeff?" "What you mean, man?" He's like, "There was somebody looking in your car and your dash lights were on." I'm like, "What?" So I'm like, okay, I think maybe Jeff's tripping. But at this point, I will never second guess Jeff or doubt him again. If he says anything about anybody, I'm on him, man. Like flies on shit. If Jeff says anybody's suspicious, it's a wrap. Okay, so Jeff's like, I just seen this, Nick. My wife was out there smoking a cigarette. She opened the door and dude started walking away all fast. I said, "What?" I grabbed my keys. I came outside. I got in my Challenger. This is what saved me. I did not know what was going on. I just thought they were trying to break in my car. Dope fiend shit, right? Oh, I know how to deal with you. So I jump in the car. Jeff's like, he took a left out the alley. I come out the alley. I take a left. There's a lady standing at the bus stop, like a native lady, right? Maybe Mexican. She's standing at the bus stop. I said, "Hey, you seen somebody around here in a black hoodie?" And she's like, "No, I ain't see anybody." I don't think nothing about her, right? I keep going around my block. I'm rotating around my perimeter, right? I don't see nobody that looks suspicious and fits the black hoodie description, right? So I'm like, well, fuck it. I pull back into my alley. I start driving down the alley. All of a sudden, about 100 feet in front of me, maybe 70 feet, I see a guy walk in front of the alley wearing a black hoodie. I'm like, oh, I was just about to park right here. I see him. I keep going. Right when I get to the corner and take a right, I look, he's gone. I said, what the fuck? Ain't nobody that fast. I take a right. I look even harder right. I see him hiding behind the back of a tow truck. I pull up on him. I'm like, bitch ass nigga. What the fuck you doing over there? Get the fuck over here. I'll kill you. I'll fucking kill you. Right? This is how I start off with him. Right? So, I mean, I lost it. I just broke a sweat even thinking about the scenario, okay? So, I don't want to get too animated during this story, so I'm not going to try to reach the levels that I reached with this individual, okay? Just know I came at him. Okay, so I come at the dude. I said, what the fuck you doing over here? I'm going to fucking kill you, right? You'll fucking die. He's like, I ain't really worried about that, and reaches towards his hip. I said, nigga, I'll kill you. And he was like, and he gave up that little bluff, right? So I'm like, get the fuck over here. Get the fuck out of my neighborhood, dog. What the fuck you doing? He's like, oh, I'm over here. I was just trying to take a piss. I said, nigga, you piss and get the fuck on or you're dead. If I see you around here again, you're dead. So I give him a chance to leave, and he starts kind of like waltzing too slow down the street. I said, oh, you want to go this way? I'll be right back. I go in the crib. I come back. Black Ops, Tuco, Breaking Bad. right? I pull back out the alley. I take a right, and I catch him hiding behind the back of the tow truck again in the same fucking place. Okay? In the same fucking place. I come up out of my sunroof. I come out the moon roof. The first thing I see is Venus. Okay? I point at him with my finger. Now he knows he needs Jesus. And I'm not him. I said, nigga! Ah! Nigga, get the fuck out of here! Go! 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 Right? I'm pointing right at his face. When I do this, he starts like trying to flag down what I thought was pedestrians so they could be witnesses, right? I said, I don't give a fuck about them people. You will die right here in front of these motherfuckers, man. I don't give a fuck. Right? So he starts to walk down the sidewalk, and I wanted him to just keep walking straight, which he didn't know that. He took a left. I said, oh, nigga, imagine Pinky if he didn't drop shit when he had Ice Cube in that position. It was like that. I fucking went bananas on this kid. He was probably 20 to 25 at the most, if not younger. I terrorized this cocksucker like the Taliban all the way down the street. He took a left. I busted a U-turn. I came back up out the sunroof again, pointed at him with my finger, and said, nigga, go that way. Go. Go, motherfucker. Go. I will fucking kill you. And other things are being said, right? Not by him. So he has the nerve to walk back, take a left and start walking down where I wanted him to walk so I could keep an eye on him. You're not getting out of my eyesight, bitch. Man, I treated this motherfucker like Ice-T did Pookie when he caught him beating on the bitch over the turkey, all based out, and just flipped off like you blasphemous, dope fiend, cocksucking motherfucking piece of shit, son of a bitch, tweaker motherfucker, you fucking faggot, pussy ass nigga, bitch. Like, oh, it just went down. It just went down. I didn't give a fuck who seen, saw. I didn't give a fuck, man. Okay? I'm busting a sweat in this bitch, and it's not hot. It is not hot. I am, man. So I shout him all the way down the block. I tell myself, I'll never see that nigga again, ever. Right? Right? Would you ever come back after getting caught up like that? Trying to break in a nigga's car. So I thought. If I knew what he was really up to, now yous can't leave. And I ain't turning you in, boy. So guess what? This is part one. This is part one, right? So what I realize, you guys, there's people in this world. There's two kinds of people, right? There's people that tell themselves, hey, you know what? One day I might die. And when I do, if I do, I want to be remembered like this. Okay? Then there's people who say, motherfucker, I know I'm going to die. There is no question about it. It's the only thing that I was ever promised, guaranteed. I know it's coming. Okay? Anybody that thinks anything but that, you are fucking literally totally delusional and insane. Not me. Crazy Nick ain't crazy. I'm not crazy, you guys. It's not me. You know? Nigga, if you even try to touch my motherfucking Monte Carlo RC car, I'm gonna kill you. I don't fucking care, man. I don't fucking care, man. I'm not gonna act like I do. Like, I don't give a fuck, man. I'm tired of these fucking games. We're not playing none of these fucking games. I will chop your fucking head off and kick it down the fucking street if you make me throw my life away on your sorry motherfucking ass. This is part 1.